Hi you guys, it's Elle. Welcome back to my channel and happy Skincare Sunday. So we today are talking about an ingredient of the week, which is a PHA. If you've never heard of that, it's kind of the new thing on the market. It's coming from, it kind of was big in Korea, well it still is, but it kind of has come over to us, and it is an ingredient that I want to teach you guys about today. So if you want to know more about that, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's do it. All right, you guys, so I have my notes here, but I wanted to chat with you guys about this new ingredient, and I'll put that in quotation marks because it's not really a new ingredient. Basically, let me just get my notes all up here and ready to go. So what inspired this was that I got in the mail from Glossier. It is their Glossier Solution Exfoliating Skin Perfector. 10% AHA, BHA, PHA, salicylic acid, acne treatment. And I got to thinking, I don't know if we've ever talked about PHAs here, and it is something that's a really good ingredient for somebody that is more sensitive, that has had problems with AHAs and BHAs in the past. So I thought we would chat about that as our ingredient of the week. So what is a PHA? And again, I have my notes here, so mind that I'm reading. So a PHA is a polyhydroxy acid, obviously also known as a PHA. It's a third generation of peeling ingredients or exfoliation ingredients that's just as effective or less irritating. So it's just as effective but less irritating than AHAs and BHAs. So it promotes mild peeling or exfoliation by acting on the top surface layer of the skin, and this is something to really remember. So AHAs are on top, BHAs are below. But this works on the top layer of the skin to smooth the skin, to improve overall tone. So what's really special about this though is what's not, in AHAs or BHAs. What they do is that it actually can attract moisture into the skin. So it prevents skin moisture loss while effectively exfoliating, and that's something really important to remember. So who should be using PHAs? Anybody can use PHAs, but it's specifically important for somebody that has sensitive skin to look into ingredients that have PHAs. On a molecular level, PHAs have a larger molecular structure, so they don't go into the skin very deep, so they don't, cause irritation. So they do work on the surface layer of the skin. So you'll notice when you use PHAs, you're going to have less redness, less sensitivity, and less signs of irritation, basically. So what do they do for the skin? So along with what we just kind of talked about with them being less irritating, PHAs also have an anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, which is fantastic. So you also are getting the anti-inflammatory but also antioxidant properties. So plus my research here says plus some PHAs like galactose, which is a sugar basically used in collagen synthesis in the skin, can help actually skin heal faster. Other forms of PHAs come from lactose in cow's milk. So if you have like if you're lactose intolerant, things of that nature, I don't necessarily know if this would bother you, but it's definitely something to note. So PHAs can come in a variety of forms. So they can come in anything from masks to toners to serums to moisturizers. My favorite way of using an PHA is in a toner. Or a mask. So you can use PHAs on a daily basis if you would like. They are specifically really great for acne-prone skin as well. So some that you will notice, they come all together. So like this one that I just talked about from Glossier, they come all together. So AHAs, BHAs, and PHAs. So PHAs, when they're combined with AHAs and BHAs, make it a little bit more gentle and a little bit more able for the skin to accept it and not be so reactive. I actually used this morning. I really like it. It's definitely not something I would recommend for people that have super dry skin, because anything like this is going to dry out the skin just a little bit. But if you do have drier skin but looking for a little bit clearer complexion, just use this probably every 2 days or something of that nature. The one thing is they don't have a neutralizing step here, so it's really important to make sure that you're using, you know, a great moisturizer and SPF with this. So remember, whenever you're using any kind of acid, SPFs are essential, obviously anyway, but they're really essential whenever we're talking more about this. It's also great to use these type of ingredients at night. All right, so some products that have PHAs in them. Obviously, we just talked about the Glossier toner. I use this before my essence. What else has it in it? Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Pore Refining Solution or Serum has it in it. There's also another one called Neostrata Biohydrating Cream that has in it. There also Neostrata's Bionic Face Serum has PHAs in them. They also have a cleanser. Neostrata has a cleanser. It's only $34, and it has PHAs in it as well. There's also a brand called, I'm going to say this totally wrong, but it's COSRX. Has a PHA Moisture Renewal Power Cream. So that's awesome. That's from Ulta. It's $26. And that's a great way to get PHAs in a gentle form into your skin. There's a brand called Make and then P::REM. They have a radiance peeling serum, which absolutely uses a great amount of PHAs in it. And this will give you, you know, clearer pores, brighter skin, and it will help with acne flare-ups without that kind of oversensitized skin. So that's another brand to check out. And again, I'll, you know, link all of this below as well. So just start looking for, I also will put, in the description box, different types of PHAs. So if you want to look more ingredient based, so you want to look for certain ingredients that are under the PHA umbrella, you can look at that, take a screenshot, and then you can kind of, you know, look for ingredients and products and things like that that have that in it. Because they don't always say PHAs, but they'll have it in the ingredients, them kind of broken down. So yeah, so I hope that this helps you out. So if you, I know, because I get a lot of comments about, you know, I'm super sensitive, I have acne prone skin, or I want, you know, less texture on the skin, I want brighter skin, but AHAs and BHAs do not work for me. So this might be a great place for you to look into if you're looking for something like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here with me. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, please do that. Go over there, follow me on Instagram, because every Sunday at about 11:30 PST, which is Pacific Standard Time, I do a live skincare Sunday, catch up, all sorts of things where we actually talk and I answer your questions, and we kind of have some girl time on Sunday morning. So go there, make sure you are following me on Instagram, you're subscribed here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Mwah. Bye, you guys.